Hey, what's up, you guys? Listen, new information on what's going on with the UnitedHealthcare CEO passing. You guys, the powers that be, the ruling class, the police, the power structure is sitting there scratching their head because they want to know why internet sleuths will not help solve this case. Now, let me just say this. What is going on with our detective services? What is going on with our country that even the police and the FBI are looking to TikTok to help crack a case? And oddly enough, they just banned TikTok. But all jokes aside, people are wondering why they refuse to help. Listen to this to meet me after the jump because I have information that I think we need to discuss. That's right. Literally, there's been a call to action from the federal authorities saying TikTok users who would normally leap at the chance to identify an alleged criminal are standing down during the manhunt for the killer of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson. Now, listen, I can tell you why they're doing it because at the end of the day, everybody, either through personal experience or knows someone that has been crushed by this corporate entity that both parties have sold this country out to. But let's get into the way they can't figure out what's going on. They said a high-profile violent crime typically sets social media abuzz with tips and theories from amateur internet sleuths hunting for the alleged perpetrator. But after United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was, mowed down in New York City this week without a primary suspect being identified, a rare occurrence happened in the thriving true crime world: silence online from highly followed armchair detectives. Do you know why it's silence? Because no one feels sorry. Silence. Do you guys realize, as much as they like to talk down to creators and internet detectives, that the reason that we all get involved and the reason why true crime has become so big is because we want to see a sense of justice. Nobody likes an unsolved mystery. Nobody likes somebody tragic's passing not being, and the perpetrator not being held accountable. Here, I don't think that's the case because I think it's missing the operative word of tragic. So here's what they said. I've yet to see a single video that's pounding the drum of we have to find them. And that is unique, except Michael McWhorter, better known as Tizzy Int on TikTok, where he posts true crime and viral news content for his 6.7 million followers. And in other situations of some kind of blatant violence, I would absolutely be saying that. Again, it's not doing it because he is giving John Wick. He is giving Vigilante. He is literally vocalizing the collective anger that Americans feel at rising gas prices, rising house prices. The price of everything has increased. And even if you play the game, if you do exactly what they tell you, if you pay your dues religiously and get a middle-class job that crushes your soul, but baby, it gives you the best health insurance. So just in case something happens to you, your children, your loved ones, they will be covered. You sacrifice and slave away so that they will be covered, only to find out that when push comes to shove, you kept up your end of the bargain. You sold your piece of your soul. You did everything you were supposed to do. And these little weasels find a way to wiggle out of it, taking decades of payments every month from your employer, from your check, only to tell you, sorry, we will do the bare minimum. The most we will feel is cold medicine from CVS, Walgreens, or a pharmacy. But if you actually need us, consider it wasted money. For the money that the companies pay into a healthcare policy combined with your copay over decades, if you actually put that in a high yield savings account, most people would have more than enough money to pay. Again, they figured out it was a pyramid scheme, and the average working is under the pyramid. Anyway, right? It has sparked online praise from people angry over the state of the U.S. healthcare. Tens of thousands of people have expressed support on social media for the murking and sympathized with it. Some even appeared to celebrate it. They said the surge of social media posts praising and glorifying the murking of UnitedHealthcare CEO is deeply concerning, said Alex Goldenberg, a senior advisor at the Network Contingent Research Institute at Rutgers University. Okay. In a statement, they said that Thompson was an incredibly loving father to his two sons and will be greatly missed. Yeah, we get this. We get this, and our hearts go out to the family. But again, enough is enough. And I believe America has had enough. Once more, Savannah Sparks, who has 1.3 million followers on TikTok, says we're pretty apathetic towards it. Now, Savannah tracks down and reveals the identities of people who do racist and seemingly criminal acts in viral videos, said that helping to identify the shooter isn't on a priority list. She added that rather than sleuthing, her community has concepts of thoughts and prayers. It's, claim deny on my claims there. Again, although even Savannah has been tapped by law enforcement in the past to help train officers on how to find suspects online. Okay. Oh, she's legit. She said this time she isn't interested in helping police. She also works in healthcare, interestingly enough, as a lactation consultant and holds a doctorate in pharmacy. And she didn't mince words when asked if her community was working to find the suspect in Brian's deletion. She said, absolutely the F not. Another popular TikTok sleuth, that Danish guy who has 2 million followers on the platform, made a video that was critical of the healthcare industry, saying that he wouldn't try to identify the killer. He said, I don't have to encourage violence. I don't have to condone violence by any means, but I also don't have to help. This attitude is picking up steam. And I hope legislations are listening. Enough is enough. Regardless of what you think of healthcare, if you've ever been outside of America, they gouge us. They nickel and dime us. They charge us 10 times more for the same medication as if you go to Mexico or Canada. And that's just on the North America. Imagine if we actually went over to Europe. Enough is enough. The people are screaming for relief. And I hope someone, either in the outgoing administration or the incoming administration, is listening. I hope. But until then, yes, it looks like the internet sleuths will be keeping all of this on Do Not Disturb. Anyway, y'all, let's end this on a high note, shall we? Here's some really hilarious TikTok takes, but I think it encompasses the rage we all feel. Okay, let's go.
So Chipotle raised their prices by 10%. And I saw that someone in the comment section put, what's the Chipotle CEO? What's his name? Something's actually wrong with y'all, man.
Yeah, actually there is. Everyone's calling him the adjustor. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you later. Bye.